Bienvenidos un día más a Metal Gear Solid 2. Continuamos. No sé si hoy ya será el episodio final. Sé que está muy al borde. O sea, ya queda nada y menos. Así es que pues vamos a guardar. Tal y como al final del episodio me dieron a elegir en qué guardase. Pues yo guardo. Y vamos a ello.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW,
Sí,
the Arsenal
se
AI is
viene la batalla
corrupted
final,
beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Aguanta por los pelos,
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted, a little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The Ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the Ninja as well. As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Esa no la he desviado, ¿eh?
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, when your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Flipao el sólido.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
Oh, flipao. Menuda fumada.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
been waiting for this! It can't be! I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken. You were inside Ocelot? Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn!
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
Llevamos 17 minutos de cinemática, es flipante, tío, es flipante. Pero bueno, ya solo nos falta la batalla final, ¿vale? Hay que comprender que ahora pues hay un montón de narrativa, tío. Es que es un juego que siempre lo diré, adelantado a su época, tío. Pero todos los Metal Gear, es que ya no son este. Son todos, tío. Sí, porque el 5 al final no se hizo lo que quería Hideo Kojima hacer. No le dejó Konami. Que si no hubiese sido una locura. Mira esto, tío. Es que llevamos 20 minutos de cinemática prácticamente. No, llevamos más de 20. Y es una sacada de rabo, tío. ¿Qué? Se viene la batalla final. Ahora estamos en Manhattan. Hemos encallado.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots will deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all. And we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Vamos a ver. Coronel.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
Mira, mira. Se le
Over the
pone la
past
cara de
200
calavera.
years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul-searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the
¿Cómo comen la cabeza estos dos, Agüita con el
The
final
individual is supposed to be
de
weak,
droga, tío.
but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
La fumada va bien, ¿eh?
Experience was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW is still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Muy bien, después de 34 minutos de cinemática, aún viene otra más.
Jack.
Y ya, pero ya viene la
My
pelea
son.
al final. Es una locura, tío.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Jarana.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop. Your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
Se rompieron las esposas. Pelea de katanas, bro.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Pelea final. Hijastro versus padrastro. Flipao.
Let's go. What's wrong with you?
¿Se recupera? No. Pensaba que se había recuperado de vida, tío.
Hey.
Es pesado con quemarme,
What's wrong with you? Let's go.
Sólidos, Snake.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting. Take this.
A ver, ¿qué me cuenta?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it! I'm not a weapon!
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Take this!
La hostia.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do?
Me estoy cubriendo, tío.
Take this!
Y me da. Y encima tengo que echarme una venda, que si no me baja la vida.
Take this!
No te creo.
Take this! Die!
No te creo.
What's wrong with you?
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Pa, pa. ¡Pum! ¡Hala! Solidus Snake is dead. Snake? Snake? Snake! Es más difícil pelearse contra los 3 Metal Gear que matar a Solidus, ¿eh? Aunque en su día me costó mucho. Lo recuerdo bien.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Me he quedado loco porque ponía mi nombre, tío. Norman. Me he quedado loco, pero eso lo pusimos nosotros.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before.
Pues soy yo el loco, soy
I'll
yo.
pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course.
Donde nos conocimos, ¿no?
This is where we first met. I remember now.
¡Qué casualidad!
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Al final es una droga que flipas, porque
I think I found something to pass along to the
al final
future.
ya no sabes si lo que hemos vivido es real o no, tío.
Want their genes
Pero
to
sí,
live
sí que es
on.
real porque el 4
Are
viene
you
después de
talking
este
about the
realmente.
baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Tío, me fliparía entender la línea temporal entera porque es una puta locura. Porque este es el Metal Gear 2 y va después del 3. Pero va antes del 4. Porque ya veremos en el 4. En el 4 aparece Raiden también. Y es una puta locura, tío. O sea, Hideo Kojima tenía planeado un pedazo tramón para todo esto y al final Konami le jodió, ¿eh? Lástima que podríamos seguir viendo Metal Gears y ya no. A no ser que Konami se lo venda a Sony o algo y Hideo Kojima, si no, difícil. Si no, muy difícil, tío. Muy difícil. El puto Hideo Kojima, tío. Qué juego, Qué juego, tío. Un juego que es brutal. O sea, me lo he pasado en 3 sesiones. Me lo he pasado en 3 días. Jugándolo poquito, porque cada día he grabado 5 vídeos o así, que eso realmente no llegan ni a 3 horas. Aunque bueno, hay vídeos de la serie que se cree que han durado 1 hora, o sea que. Pero ha sido demencial, tío. Para mí, este es uno de los juegos de mi infancia, tío. Junto con Hitman 2. Son unos juegos de. O sea, cuando descubrí lo que eran los videojuegos. A mí me vino la Play 2 con el Ratchet & Clank, que pues es el típico juego de niño pequeño, ¿no? Pero cuando ya tienes un primo mayor que le molan los juegos, ¿no? Así, y te deja el juego y te pones a jugar y descubres todo esto teniendo 9 años o 10 como mucho, te quedas loco. Yo me acabo de quedar igual de loco que cuando tenía 10 años, tío. Igual de loco. No entendí nada. Yo de niño tampoco entendí nada. Me lo pasé muchas veces el juego y lo disfruté mucho. Porque ahora es la mítica de que te la vuelves a pasar pero puteando a los soldados. Empiezas que se le disparas la radio, le disparas en una rodilla, le disparas en una mano y empiezas a putearlos. Porque se les puede putear muchísimo. Les puede romper la radio y si están solos no pueden hacer nada. No pueden hacer absolutamente, no pueden ni pedir ayuda ni hacer nada. Tiene un montonazo de detalles el juego. Y que bueno, pues por intentar hacer un poco más ameno los vídeos, pues tampoco me he dedicado mucho en profundidad. Ya mañana que comenzaremos Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Earth, sí que profundizaremos un poquito más. Porque en la selva sé que me gusta putear bastante. Ya lo veremos porque ese sí que me lo he pasado muchas veces y más o menos tengo mucho recuerdo del juego. Ese es menos caótico que este, sobre todo el final. En este el final es como pura droga, ¿no? Como que ya no entiendo si nos está hablando una inteligencia artificial o un puto alien, ¿no? Es un puto de locos. Pero mañana disfrutaremos del 3, lo comenzaremos. Estoy muy contento de poder traer esto al canal, tío. Sinceramente. El poder traer esto y... Oh. Súper contento, tío. Estoy a ver porque no sé si habrá escena final, tío. Me gustaría, pues ya que hemos aguantado horas y horas de cinemática, pues aguantar un poco más a ver si hay una cinemática final porque no me acuerdo. Ahí ya sí que ya no llego. Sí que recordaba el combate final con Solidus Snake, sí que recordaba los 3 Metal Gears que había que partirlos uno y otro y otro. Pero no me acuerdo si aquí al final hay cinemática. Joder, tío. O sea, quien no conozca la saga, tío, quien nunca haya jugado, no sabe lo que se pierde, porque a lo que me podía pasar como God of War, ¿no? Que jugamos el 1 y el 2 no hace mucho y se les notaba envejecidos. Este al principio lo notas como muy envejecido, pero te adaptas enseguida al movimiento del personaje, tío. Y creo que es un juego que no ha envejecido. Lo recuerdo igual, tío, es que lo recuerdo igual. El 3 se ve muchísimo mejor aún y... Joder, para la época que eran, tío. Es que, de hecho, el 3 creo que es 2006, creo, el 3. Me gustaría ver las fechas, tío. Me gustaría ver las fechas, creo que las ponen en la descripción del juego. Algo terminemos, salimos y lo miramos, pero es una pasada. O sea, este juego como muy alto es de 2004 y creo que es de 2002. Creo que salió casi juntito con la Play 2, tío. De hecho, los Metal Gear son exclusivos de Play. No vas a ver ningún Metal Gear en Xbox, menos el último de todos, el 5 creo. El 5 creo que sí, que está en Xbox. El resto eran exclusivos de Play, tío. O sea, no verás el Metal Gear 1, ni el 2, ni el 3, ni el 4 en una consola que no fuese una Play. O una Play 1, o una 2, o una 3. O sea, eran juegos, tío, que solo estaban en la Play. Es que, ¡fua! Ay mía, la Play 2, tío. Todo lo que tenía. Todo lo que tenía. Brutal, tío, poder traer los recuerdos de mi infancia, tío, de esta manera. Porque para mí este juego era una locura, tío. Pero una locura. De hecho no era ni mío, ya digo, me lo prestó. Recuerdo que me lo prestó mi primo, tío. Y luego fui cabrón, porque luego, al cabo de los años, cuando ya me compré el 3 y tal, este lo vendí sin devolverse. Qué hijo puta, tío. Pero, joder, tío. Muy buenos recuerdos, sí señor, tío. Sin duda alguna, unos recuerdos que ojalá, tío, que la gente descubriese más Metal Gear, porque sé que hay muchos que lo conocen solo a lo mejor por el Metal Gear Rising, que es el juego exclusivo también de Raiden, pero que ya no es de infiltración, ya es de espadas y es de movidas. Y Y la gente no conoce estas cosas, tío. Hay muchísima gente que le hablas de Metal Gear y no saben lo que es Metal Gear Solid, tío. Y de verdad que era avanzados, tío, para la época.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes.
Joder.
We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Sí, señor, qué mensaje transmite, tío. Ahí estamos. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Hideo Kojima Games, tío. Es que...
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Ay, los Patriots. Muy bien, pues hemos jugado, bueno, entre todas las cinemáticas y todo, el juego me ha durado 11 horas, 23 minutos y 27 segundos. Un juego que ahora veremos la fecha, pero creo que, si no me equivoco, es de 2002. He guardado 18 veces, he hecho 35 continuos, he hecho 35 alertas, he matado a 140 personas... Y he comido un total de 64 rations. Me he curado 64 veces. No está mal, ¿no? Vale, la cámara digital. Bueno, estas son cosas que ahora se pueden utilizar en la segunda partida. Hombre, que si quiero guardar. Ahora son cosas que puedes utilizar en una segunda partida, que merece muchísimo la pena. Ya os digo que el juego es muy Vas a vivir lo mismo, sí, pero de otra manera, porque ya sabes muchas de esas cosas, ¿no? Ya sabes muchas de esas cosas. Y ahora, si no me equivoco, el menú cambiaba. Ahí me suena que cambiaba el menú, tío. No sé, no estoy seguro. Pero a mí me termina sonando que cambiaba el menú. Yo pensaba que era cuando pasabas de Snake a Raiden, pero creo que es ahora cuando terminas el juego. Sí, lo veis. Ahora cuando terminas el juego se pasa al menú azul. Pone que es de 2012, claramente la remasterización, ¿vale? Bueno, no, sí, realmente yo creo que se debe de ver bastante mejor. Vale. Pues vamos a salir. A ver si ponen. A ver si pone, tío, de qué años son, tío. Bueno, a 60 FPS, tranquilo, tranquilo. No lo va a poner, ¿verdad? Ah, no lo pone, tío. Lo quiero descubrir por mis santos cojones. Metal. Sí. ¿De qué año? Porque creo que es de 2002. Antes. Bueno, a ver. En Norteamérica se lanzó por primera vez en el 13 de noviembre de 2001. ¿Vale? Pero ¿cuándo llegó? ¿Se puede ver cuándo llegó a Europa? En Europa creo que llegó en 2002. Pero bueno, el juego es de 2001. ¿Vale? El 13 de noviembre de 2001. Eso es el argumento. Bueno, eso ya es el argumento del juego, etcétera. Vale, pues... fuera, que no me dejas. Fuera, que no me dejas. Pues nada, ole tus pilotes. Que por tus cojones que vas a estar mareando. ¡Míralo! ¡Ostras! Bueno, venga, va, que no me quiero enrollar ya con esto, que me está vacilando el videogame. No, encima fuera coñas. Me estaba vacilando mucho, pues bueno, pues hasta aquí Metal Gear Solid 2. Mañana comenzaremos el 3. Y el Peace Walker no lo vamos a jugar, ¿vale? Que es de PSP y es en plan cómic. No lo vamos a jugar. Paso bastante de jugarlo. Jugaremos el 3 y después del 3 pasaremos al 4. Mis juegos de la infancia, tío. El 4 ya no es tanto infancia porque ya fue de Play 3, pero también hace ya muchos años que no lo juego, tío. Poco más. Si os ha molado este Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty y habéis llegado hasta aquí, habéis apoyado toda la serie, muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias porque para mí es muy importante, tío. Que quería traer por fin ya los Metal Gear, tío. Y gracias a tener ordenador puedo hacerlo. Y poco más. Apoyar este final de serie para que sigan habiendo series como esta. Y nos vemos mañana con más Metal Gear. El Metal Gear Solid 3.